Boys and girls, we've been talking about portraits and learning about the proportions of the face and how to draw an eye and how to draw hair that's realistic. And people worked on this for years and years and years to be able to draw pictures of people that would look realistic. Until one day, someone was feeling a little silly and said, you know what? Let's do something a little different. And they said, what if we did something unique with the human face? What if instead of drawing things realistically, we started to have a little bit of fun and did what they would call animation or cartooning? And so they started to draw different types of faces, and people had so much fun, they started to say, you know what, I think we're gonna do that more often. And so today, just for fun, we are going to do a little cartooning where you're gonna have some fun being able to play around with some cartooning and hopefully be able to remember how to do it. Now that I have ruined poor Mona Lisa, when you sit down, you are going to find that you are going to have a piece of paper that looks like this. It actually will have 12 squares ready for you. And some of you are going to be working so hard that it's possible you'll only get one row of 4 done. Most of you are going to get 8 really good cartoon faces. I would love it if you could do 12, but my main goal is for you to have some cartooning faces that you really, really like. To guide you, I have this sheet here that's how to draw cartoon faces, and on here are steps 1, 2, and 3. So step 1 is to choose the face shape. You'll notice that you also add the ears on at this point. Next is step 2. You're going to choose some eyes. Some kids say, can I make up my own style of eyes? Absolutely. Third will be to choose your nose. Fourth, your mouth. Fifth, you're experts at this now, hair. And then these are just some expressions that some people made using the combination of the things I just showed you. So you can get some ideas from that. And then in this box, I would like for you to not draw in this box, because when I made up this worksheet, I thought that is just not going to be big enough for my people to be able to draw all the things that they're going to do. So that's why I made this big sheet here. Just leave this blank. If you do want to practice, you can draw it on the table, but I'm asking that you not draw on the table unnecessarily. Don't be just scribbling and writing people's names and stuff like that. So let's look at how this is going to go. I'm going to start in my first box right here, and I'm going to choose a shape. So maybe I would choose this one. I'm going to draw it pretty big in the space because I would like for it to fill up the entire space. I kind of think these little things are funny anyway, so I'm just going to steal that from that side. Now, we are going to be using Sharpie markers again, and remember that they do bleed through, meaning that whatever you're writing on, you're probably going to see the pen underneath it. So make sure that when you're working on here, that first of all, you're not supposed to be writing on here, but even if you did, you wouldn't want it to bleed through onto your paper. Now that I've chosen my shape, now I need to choose some eyeballs. So I'm maybe going to choose, those are kind of fun. So I'll put, and he's like, aww. Next, I'm going to find a nose. Let's see. He's a little spooky of a nose. Maybe this guy. Oh my. And now let's look for a mouth. Let's see. Well, maybe I'll switch course and do some beautiful lips. Hello. Oh my. Oh, well, she has her antenna. She still needs ears here. So with this, I'm finished. If I want to add more, I can, but it's probably fine. Now, notice that I did it big. Let's say that you accidentally do something and you start to draw and you're like, oh no, I did it like way too small. I can't see any of my details, whatever. Please do not cross it out. If you cross it out, then you're going to have this big X on this awesome sheet of paper. So instead, what I'd like for you to do is just to say, okay, what can I do with that? Could I turn it into something else? Well, maybe I would say that I'm going to turn it into a nose or something. Oh yeah, see, that works. And maybe, oh, look at her. The most beautiful puppy in the world. And I'll put a big square head on my puppy and give him some floppy ears on the side here. And I'm good to go. If your Sharpie starts to die, please don't put it back in the bin. Just you have my permission to throw it away and to get a new one. Enjoy your time.